Hi, this is Howlack and welcome to another Java tutorial session. In today's session I'll be covering the logical operators. As you can see on the right side of my screen, I have three truth tables, one for the AND operator, one for the OR, and one for the negation operator. I'll cover the AND operator first. Now to bring this into a more realistic real-world example, I'm going to try to relate this to logging into a website. Okay, so this is very simplistic. So I'm going to start with a Boolean variable, and usually we require our ID. And we have another Boolean variable, say password. Okay, so that's what we have. So two Boolean variables. Now, if our ID is true, right? So we have our right ID, and we have a right password. Okay. I'm not going to use the curly brace there. Just going to say, no, I'm going to add one statement. So let's just say open sesame. Okay. So that's what I have. I'm just going to copy this. And then I need to do more. Now, if one of them is false, so let's say password is false. Right? And for this one, I'm going to say incorrect password. Okay. So else, if ID is false, let's say no such user. No such user. Else, here we're going to have something else. So they're both wrong. And we just say call or help. So let's try running it. So let's say it's open sesame, because both of them I assume it to be true. Now the password is false. And get the right password. Such a small program. It's just churning away. Okay, so incorrect password. Okay. So the one thing to note about the and the or operator is that there's this feature called short circuiting. Okay, so what that means is that if, for example, here, okay, right, so for example, let's say that I change ID to false. Okay. Now if I do that, okay, now what we expect is that call our helpline, right? Right. So this is what we get. Now the thing with this is that with the AND operator, it actually short circuits. Okay, if we actually see if the first expression or the first condition is false, it'll skip all the rest of the other conditions, because that's what the truth table tells us. If there is one false in one of these expressions, the entire compound expression is false. Okay, so if only they're all true, then the entire thing is true. So the way Java works is that it short circuits. So if the first condition is false, it just ignores the rest. Okay, so that's what we have. Right, now for the OR operator, okay, we can see this a little bit clearer. It also has a short circuit as well feature. And so let's just say this, all right? Let's just say we get, well, let's keep the passwords being false, okay? All right, so we run it. Look at that, it still says open sesame, okay? Because for an OR operator, if one of the condition is true, if one of the expression is true, okay, the whole entire compound expression is true. Only if they're both false, then the entire thing is false. So that's what we have here. Even though we only have our right ID, we may not have the right password. Notice that as long as the first expression is true, okay, it will ignore the evaluation of the second expression. Okay, because of the short circuiting effect. Okay, so that's what we see here. So be careful when you're using this. These the OR and the AND operator. Okay, so now let's go to the logical operator. Just the logical operator. I'm just going to get rid of this. Let's a different example. How about mood? Okay. So I can say let's say happy. Okay, so it's true. Okay, so if happy, right? So I'm happy. And print happy. Right. So else. Okay, so this is a normal one, so we're saying that, of course, we're happy. Okay, now if I actually negate it, okay, if I negate it, it's going to print sad. Okay, even though I say it's I'm happy, right? The negation, if you look at the table, is that if something's true, it'll negate it, right? It'll put it the opposite way, and it'll be false. Okay, so because I said I'm happy and happy is true, this evaluates it true, but if I negate it, it becomes false. So then it comes out as being sad. All right, so that's the operators that I want to cover. Java has other operators as well, the exclusive OR, which is not used very much, so I'm not going to cover that for this class. So I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for listening. Bye.